In other news, as severe recession drags on for a third year in Portugal, people there are braced for even harder times. The government has announced further spending cuts to slash the country's deficit and meet the terms of international lenders. Although the rescue programme is about to come to an end, the debt-laden country is still showing little sign of recovery. Andrew Farmer booked himself onto a controversial tour of the historic city of Porto to see the damage that years of austerity have brought.
Every year, thousands of tourists come to enjoy Portugal's picture postcard city. It is a World Heritage Site renowned for its impressive architecture and famous red wine. But there is a new tourist trail on the block here in Porto, designed to show the city's less flattering side. Far from the iconic Dom Luís Bridge, I booked myself on the excursion which calls itself the Worst Tours. Pedro Figueiredo is one of 3 local architects who started it just over a year ago, all tired of seeing the city's infrastructure crumble during the economic crisis. Why are you doing this?
Why? Because our city is in decline, as you already might know, and we must show you the reality.
Along with fellow tourist Geronimo, Pedro took us off the beaten track. A third of the city's buildings lie abandoned, and it didn't take long for us to find our first one. It's a beautiful building, but it's a great shame it's now in that state.
Yeah, it's really a pity.
And what about its future? Does it have one?
Perhaps some investor could buy it.
3 years of austerity has accelerated Porto's urban decay. In return for a bailout of €78 billion from the Troika, the Portuguese government has made sweeping cutbacks. Wages and public spending have been slashed.
Well, austerity is causing this kind of damage to our city directly, because people now don't have the money, the sufficient money to pay their rents, to buy the buildings and to renovate them.
Porto is not alone when it comes to urban decline. Lisbon has over 4,000 buildings that have been abandoned. As for the solution, Geronimo, a civil engineer from Portugal, told me there's no easy answer.
Like I said, it's a difficult equation, but we need money, of course, and maybe the economy needs to get a little better and the government gives some support.
Our day had been an insight into the unsightly, evidence of a severe recession that has gripped the country, but one that will at least give life to this tour for some time yet. Andrew Farmer for RT, Porto.